now. The best middle and high school talent under one roof for 2 days. March 24th and 25th. Come take flight with the best ballers in the county at St. Benedict. Sponsored by Integrated Communications, King Cotton, Circle B, and Dick's Sporting Goods. Get out your baby seats and strap yourself in. It's a showdown that we have been waiting for. The Hamilton Wildcats in the matchup, and yes, they're at the state tournament. Shout out to all you alumni who rock and bleed blue. I rock with you because you real. Here's Hamilton, though, on the defensive end, giving up the first bucket to the big for Whites Creek. That was getting one to go, but then here comes the man of the hour. Jordan Johnson takes it to the cup, gets the floater to go right inside the paint at the guard position for the Wildcats. They get on the defensive end, and the guard goes to work. Talking to some of the fans before the game, they said, watch out for number 4. His name is Dennis Stallings, and he shows you that he can ball, but he also has teammates to go along with him. Isaiah Bowers knocks one down right there, but then here's Johnson, and he heats up from outside. You already know you're in trouble if he can knock down a couple jumpers, because it's not only him, it leads to the rest of the team, and that's exactly what happened. James DeJesus gets one to go from the corner, and then let's get it going for Martrell Brooks. Somebody lob it up. He's got permission from Delta Airlines to take flight. Nice lob and setup for the ultimate dunk of the night. It comes from James, who lobs it up to Martrell, and move out of the way unless you want to be on a local poster. As you can imagine, after that, basically that set the tone. This game was back and forth, back-to-back buckets on each side until that dunk, and those threes start to happen because it kept happening. Hamilton coming back-to-back buckets, 14-13, and that was just the beginning for the Wildcats. The shimmy shake, dip it down low to Scooter, and you know he's going to scoop it up off the glass for a bucket. James just knocked one down from the corner, but I guess they didn't receive the message. They must be still using Hotmail, like all these older people that's still using Hotmail as far as their email. Y'all behind. It's time to update. James knocks another one down, and then Johnson scoops it with the left on the right side. What an exquisite finish by the PG, and then a nice pass down low to the finish for Stallings. He's starting to get going. That guy there is a big-time player. He had a huge night, but then here comes Martrell Brooks with the slam once again. He's doing business, and then it leads off to Kevon, who gives it right back to Brooks. Why not feed the hot hand? Look at the score now, 31-18, as the timeout has to be led. Whites Creek losing momentum, and I can tell why. Hamilton starting to find their niche in the game. They're playing great D. This time they gave up an easy layup though, but on that fast break, Johnson lobs it up to Brooks, and he goes to get it once again. He slams it down with two hands. And then the next time on the defensive end, he has the PG, but he pulls up in his face to knock down a bucket. 35-24, 11-point lead for those Wildcats. Every time I get my haircut, I go to the best. Now you can too. Go to Supreme Cuts over at Wolf Chase Mall and Interest 3. Ask for Steve Chris or Flip the Barber.
One thing you cannot deny is whether you've been working or not. Everybody's going to their lifting programs. Everybody has preseason conditioning, all that type of stuff. Not everybody does this.
Let's get into the second half. Are you going to bleed blue or are you going to bleed red for Whites Creek? We're going to see what happens. A nice rebound put back by the big down low to get that easy one to go. He cleans up the board pretty well down low in the paint. That's Julian Woods doing his thing. There's Dennis Stallings once again on the offensive end, but also there's Woods doing his thing as just mentioned a second ago. On the other side, they get another lay in, and then James takes it to the cup to scoop it right up. And as you can tell, this one is back and forth as we open up the third quarter, and very well so. Both teams are in need of this dub to move on in the state championship tournament, and they keep feeding it down low to get the big man acclimated in this. But then that's when Jordan Johnson started to get ready. He took it to the cup, but the next one, he came off the screen and pulled up on the wing And once he got hot, he set the tone for the rest of the game. You're going to see here in a second what the outcome was because of Jordan Johnson heating up. Martrell Brooks had a big-time night, 17 points, 7 rebounds for his squad. Jordan Johnson finished the night with 27. Even that guard right there, Kevon McMahon, had 7 boards himself. But James DeJesus, 21 on the night for Hamilton. Look at Brooks go to work. Look at the great footwork and the hook shot. Looking like a big man on that one, but he can do it all. He can slam it, knock it down from deep. Great footwork, great D, and just ultimately basically get the job done. Whites Creek on the other end for a lay-in. Stallings getting that one to go. And then Kevon looking down low to Julian Woods. He lays that one in, 62-47. Hamilton starting to run away with it. Scooter starting the fourth quarter off with a slam, and that tells you pretty much how this quarter went. Jordan Johnson scooped it with the left off the glass, 70-57. Hamilton up by 13. Brooks throws down a dunk, and it was back-to-back buckets for the Hamilton Wildcats. Another one by Brooks, and even the fans got up and did their due. Started talking a lot of trash, and even started hitting the block boy. Somebody called a block boy. Oh, my mama. No, I don't know that like that. But Jordan Johnson taking it to the cup to end it all off. Even looked at a defender like, bruh, you cannot guard me. I'm sorry, but it's over. No need for you to keep trying, but the night is over for you. Let me get you your coat and your keys because it's time to hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more. Hamilton taking the dub, 84-67. Whites Creek don't have enough gunpowder to get past the Wildcats. Hamilton advancing in the state tournament. There's no need for me to tell you what to do. Go and hit that sub button right above Ultimate Preps. And if you want to keep watching some videos, click the video on the left. It's the state championship tournament. You know what it is.